Hello everyone and welcome to Ground of Aces, where this has received a huge new patch, overhauling a number of systems. It does now have a character importer, but that's still in beta and you have to kind of load things up into on a web form and then import them separately, so I'm not going to be looking at that, but it is good that we can now have our named characters. Would like it a bit more if we could just rename the characters that we've got, but it is what it is. The big thing I'm excited about though is the new mission system. So this is now being completely overhauled. When we get missions now, they'll actually have a location on the map. We've got our airbase, we get to choose where we're going to. The further away is going to take more fuel, and so we've got some interesting choices there which are going to be very, very fun to do. There's also all sorts of other new improvements, new things like new anti-air types that we can get in for cheaper. The air battles when we scramble are much better simulated and you can follow them along, so lots and lots here to do. Those of you who have not seen the game at all so far, it is what it looks like. It is Rimworld if Rimworld was set in a RAF base in the Second World War. So we set up our little base, keep everyone fed and occupied, but mostly the point is getting planes and sending them out on various missions. So I've been enjoying this so far, really excited to see what the new patch is adding in, and so let's continue. Welcome, Kunrad. Yeah, let's go. So where we left off last time, we were trying to build our mega airstrip here, our Type 5 airstrip. It's going to take a while to get down, but will give us access to all sorts of new toys. In terms of our HQ, we're a Group C airbase, so we're no longer an airfield. We need a Tier 5 runway, which is the thing that we're working on. We need 4 runways and 15 parking spots. But as people are working away now, so main goal is get this up and running. Then we're going to need to find space somewhere to put in another runway at some point. Don't know exactly where that's going to go, but we'll find somewhere for a 4th runway. It's not a lot of flat land, but we'll find something. Can possibly put in a small one over here. Alright, gonna start speeding up. And let's just order some harvesting. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so we've got a new supply drop mission. Nice calm supply drop. Doesn't seem anything complicated. Do we not have an operational flamingo? Apparently not. I'll need to look into why our flamingo is not operational, because it's normally good at that kind of thing. I guess I can just send the... Oh no, there it is. I'm just being completely blind. There we go. 1 flamingo, 1 escort. Off it goes. I think in terms of what planes we're looking for, we've got a decent selection so far. We've got a few Spitfires. I think we've got a Tempest. Let's see, what planes have we got? So we've got loads of Gladiators because they're free, so they're kind of our backup plane. Yeah, I've got a Spitfire and a Mustang. Another Spitfire, another Mustang. So, okay, 2 Spitfires, 2 Mustangs, 1 Flamingo, and then we've got our big Avro Lancaster is our fanciest plane. Got a medium parking spot. I may well grab another Flamingo. Oh, that only needs a size 2 for the Hampton. Gloucester Meteor needs size 1. Yeah, it might actually go for another medium one. So the Flamingo's fine, but it's not very well defended. Can maybe pick up either a Hampton or a Blenheim. Either way, turn speed back up. Off those guys go. We're doing okay for most resources. May as well get some people. There we go. We managed to drop supplies on Ipswich. Excellent. Another victory point. Base mode. I do wonder if they have changed it so that you get different number of victory points depending on how hard the mission is, because that's something I really want to see. Because it is a bit weird that flying to get an officer a cake gives you the same number of victory points as a major bombing raid over enemy territory, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. We do need some more chairs, apparently. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, not got enough luxury goods there. Surprised we need more chairs, but fine. Yeah, let's put in a little row of chairs. See if that... Yeah, that solved the problem. Right, everyone can sit down now. This construction is going to take a very long time to do. Yeah, in terms of our air defense, we've got a Bofors gun over here. Another one dead in the center, another one over here. Okay, that's the week done. We're most of the way through the week. Okay, so what large things can we get? So yeah, Vickers machine gun, very small but a lot easier to grab. But I don't know, the Bofors is only 1 extra slot for quite a lot more. I'm going to grab another Bofors gun. And then I should have checked what we needed. Let's just grab some fuel. Okay, so it automatically delivers some things, but we can get some extra fuel. That should be fine. Could probably do with more repair parts. Try and keep that in mind for the following week. Yeah, so I'd like a Bofors gun down here. What's this? Face the ace. Tracking an enemy ace. Time to settle who rules the skies. Okay, this might be a bit awkward. Ooh, that's even less chance. Okay, so a lone Mustang, very much not going to do it. Lone Spitfire gets 21% chance. Yeah, because I need 140 to 160 fight requirement. Weirdly though, sending all of these, yeah, I'm just not able to generate that much fight requirement. I don't think I'm going to do that mission. Gonna have to let that one pass, unfortunately. I clearly need a better fighter. The Mustang should be good, it's just not really cracking it. I'm guessing my crews are not skilled enough. Well, hopefully when we get like a couple of Gloucester Gladiators, that'll help things along. Yeah, so I've got shooting range, run a flight simulator, bombing test range. Yeah, I think I can get better things. Okay, birthday mission, that's nice and easy. Send off a couple of gladiators, I'll do that. Okay, our Bofors has been delivered. I want this down. Yeah, let's put that there. Get some early shots off on the enemy. Okay. Alright, 6 missions. Okay, that's one that we've managed. Alright, new mission, structure sabotage. Drop an infiltrator in enemy territory. So, stealth mission. So yeah, probably a gladiator then. Yeah, it's that. Actually, the flamingo is a little bit more stealth. Oh, some of the pilots are a bit more stealthy. Okay, so that's 70%. He is our stealthiest guy, so let's send him. Yeah, because if I send a second, it's going to make it a lot less. Yeah, Lysander is very stealthy. Yeah, I'll probably save up a couple more and get the Handley Page. Hampton is a medium bomber. Oh, Blenheim's... Alright, so that's 27 to 60 bombing. Yeah, it's a lot more. 35 to 68. Okay, so the Blenheim is more stealthy, the Handy Page Hampton is more bombery. 26 to 55. Yeah, and it can carry a lot more ordnance. Yeah, so I think I'll get a Hampton next. Alright, so we need steel oh, that's why I was getting loads of fuel, because steel tarmac requires fuel. Okay, small troop transports. Where is this? Okay, it should be safe. Oh, okay, let's send a Lancaster and a Mustang out. Oh, sorry, had it paused. Oh, and the fuel tanks are all refreshed, so I can get another bunch of fuel out of them. Magic fuel tanks that just refresh themselves. Oh. And yeah, one of the updates they did is made there be a lot more missions, so that you can be a bit more picky and choosy about which ones. So this is a light bomber intercept. Right. There we go. Send out a pair of Spitfires. Oh. Okay, I sabotage. Oh. Okay, so we failed one. Infiltrator got arrested. Or factory bombing run. Yeah. Okay, an escorted Lancaster. Okay, light bomber interception succeeded. How are we doing all in all? Yeah, for some reason the other one didn't actually go ahead. Okay, factory bombing is taking place now. Cool. Oh, slowly toddling along, making progress. This giant airstrip is slowly getting there. Followed by a dangerous supply drop. Right, 30 to 80, dropping in France. There we go, 99% chance, very heavily escorted Flamingo. Nice, factory bombing mission is done. Right, and this is currently... Yeah, so I need ground crew. Yeah. There we go. Ground crew to man that one. Alright. Still doing well. Ish. We've got 3. We're halfway through our missions. Not got great success rates so far though. Alright, yeah. Do the Cryptic Sales strategy, send all the gladiators together. Very true. I mean, I do have a lot of gladiators. Okay, medium fighter interception. Okay, 15 to 50, that's not bad. Yeah, I can almost guarantee that just with a wave of gladiators, so... Go gladiators, go! Nice, we have done the supply drop. And there we go. The fighter interception done. Yo, wave of gladiators. Doing a damn fine job. Right, so I've got medium parking place available. Yeah, the short Sterling is big, unsurprisingly. I'm going to grab a Handley Page Hampton though, to fill our medium parking spot. Alright, I'm just going to put down some outdoor chairs. Set an R to rotate. Oops, wrong way around. Cancel that one. What else can we get that's outdoors? A nice sort of fireplace. That'll hopefully deal with the lack of chairs problems now that we've got some new people. No mozzies. Is that... That's a very good point. I had not actually realised that. Yeah, there are not mosquitoes. That's actually really, really surprising. Yep. No mosquitoes. It does have a couple of Lend-Lease planes. It has the Mustang P-51, and it has the Boeing B-17. And I do have a pair of Mustangs in my little airfield. Ooh, officer hostage rescue mission. Alright, so we need very high maneuverability. Oh, it's doing that annoying thing. Hang on. It's scrolling down endlessly, which means one of my controllers is being picked up. Sorry, one of my HOTAS things is being picked up as a controller. And then I'm unplugging various things. There we go. Yeah, it was my rudder pedals. Now that I've unplugged those, I will forget for later, so next time I'm flying DCS I will not have rudder pedals, but that is just the sacrifices that we make for the stream. Right, Supermarine Spitfire should be able to do it. Yeah, 92%. Send a Spitfire, off they go. Don't know how a Spitfire exactly rescues a officer hostage, but we will find out. Yeah, that's true. It's not going to be a problem with warbirds. You don't need rudders for warbirds, right? Right. Great Sea Rescue Efforts. We're supporting a rescue due to horrible visibility at sea. Ooh, recon requirement. Well, recon. There is. Okay. Very much not allowed just to send a bunch of gladiators. Hampton, no. Flamingo, no. Yeah, I don't think I can manage this one. Yeah, 24% I'm not gonna do it, because you do get basically a penalty. Oh yeah, CTLD, that's how he's rescuing the officer, isn't it? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. He's just going down, dropping off a tank, picking up the officer, taking him back to base. Perfect. There we go. Jeffrey Walsh did it. Okay, so there's our minimum requirements done. So everything else is just a bonus this week. God, this tier 5 runway is going to take forever to do. Large troop transports. Okay, right, we are dropping off troops into the Netherlands. Well, there we go. Send all our big boys. Come on, guys. Wakey, wakey. Oh, scramble. Okay. This is the first daytime air raid we've had. Right, we've got a new Bofors. Oh, I left one of the gladiators, that's fine. Oops. Yeah, I'm not doing that one with everyone scrambled. We're just gonna have to miss that mission, that's fine. Come here, bad people. Okay. So we get to view the fight now. I think we shot them all down. Okay. There we go, Amsterdam troops successfully dropped off. It's fine not to have an escort. I've got a Lancaster. Lancaster's its own escort. Lovely, lovely Lancaster. Well, there we go. We shot down a lot of the enemy. Alright, what's our next? It's not great. I mean, Lysander would be good as a really good. What's the difference between a Mustang and a Spitfire in this? So 18 to 35. Okay, Spitfire better at fighty damage. Both rubbish at bombing. Maneuverability 18 to 40. Yeah, Spitfire more maneuverable. Recon 20 to 30. Okay, Mustang better at recon. 16 to 28. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the Mustang's not that much of an improvement over the Spitfire. It's a whole other tier, but Spitfire does just seem to be better. They're about the same price. Spitfire takes off from a worse airstrip, just seems to be a bit better. compare the Tempest and the Spitfire. Okay, Tempest better damage, better bombing, much less maneuverable. Weirdly, much worse recon. Okay. Yeah, and the Hurricane is just weaker. Both fighters okay. 35. 18 to 35. Yeah. Yeah, the Spitfire definitely seems very good. And then of course we've got the Meteor, if I can get to it. Okay. Yes. Well, right now... hang on. Have I got a mission I didn't bother looking at? Okay, I somehow missed this mission. So I don't know if the planes have like max range right now. I imagine they're moving towards that with this new system that they have. The longer range does mean the more fuel is going to be required. Right, so this is a stealth parachute mission. I don't think we can actually do this one. Yeah, it's going to be a coin flip at least until our Flamingo's back. Yeah, I don't think there is range currently built in, but I do imagine that's something that is going to be coming. Because of things like with the new mission system, that's right now I think we can send them anywhere, but I can definitely see that being a thing as it goes on, is having max range, and yeah, so that would give the Mustang a bit of a benefit there. Right. Our Flamingo has returned back, and that is normally really good at those kind of supply missions. The submarine pen bombing. Okay, so just heavy amounts of bomber damage. I don't think I'm gonna manage. Yeah, I don't have enough bombers to get there. Okay. That's fine. We need more bombers. Maybe that should be the next thing I get then. I don't know. Could get another Lancaster. Right, what is the stat difference between a short Sterling and a Lancaster? Short Sterling weirdly better at defending itself. 20 to 50. 34 to 80, Lancaster way better at bombing. 0 at 10, 0 at 10. Short Sterling better at supply drops, surprisingly. And somehow Lancaster better at stealthiness. I suppose flying higher might be the logic behind that. got a higher ceiling. Yeah, range is written here, but I've not come across anything that requires range yet. So, but these are listing the distance, so maybe. Yeah. I do wonder that if it's a hidden mechanic that's not. Or maybe just doesn't let you select things. Maybe I just not had things that are far enough away yet. Depot pillage. What's this one? Have to pilfer an unguarded enemy supply depot. Well, that sounds slightly insane. So you know what? Off you go. 59%. Good luck. Don't know, I feel like I might need to get a Lysander for those kind of missions, because they keep coming up and I've not really got a really good one to fill that kind of stealthy recon role. It's true, I've never seen a Lancaster hiding, so clearly they have excellent stealth. They are only seen when they want to be seen. Okay, I need to order a supply of bricks because my supply shed is still unroofed from a previous attack. Oh, we're getting low on raw water, so tell the guys to do the thing. I do wish this part was a little more automated. It's a little bit weird having to go around manually tell you guys to get drinking water. Well, the supply drop pillage worked. And if I sound surprised, it's because I am kind of surprised. Yeah, get some more sand in case that's needed. Right, how many days? We've got 1 day left till the resupply. That's good. Alright, seems to be doing fine for most things. So I need bricks is the one thing I'm kind of aware that I need. Repair parts actually as well. I'm actually quite low on repair parts. Right, okay. A bunch of repair parts, a bunch of bricks, some spare fuel. Oh, I can harvest that fuel tank. Yeah, I know some resources are degrading. That's fine. We're going to get the bricks delivered soon, and they're going to build that roof. So in the last update they did update it so crews do have skills now. That's what they are working on. That does influence the the actual spy has stolen one of our fighters. Insert. Yeah, so you may see some examples here of people flying the same plane will have slightly different stats depending on how skilled they are. Yeah, so not a very good example, but there's one here. I've got Reed and I've got Bates. So Reed is a little bit better, and so he gets a little bit more points in terms of why he's... those aren't his skill, those are his plane level. But I can find him here. So Reed, flying a 4, and Bates... Yeah, so Reed has a flying of 4, Bates has a flying of 3, and so Reed gets a little bit of a bonus, and they steadily train. I believe they gain experience on missions. They definitely gain experience on the base using the training facilities. I can buy better training facilities using my weekly supply dumps, but they do take rather a lot, and I've been concentrating on other things. Right now they don't have stats. Sorry, they don't have traits exactly. They've got these little pop-ups, which are simply if they're good mood and confident, then they get little bonuses. But no, like, yeah, this guy's very aggressive, this guy's very shy kind of thing. Would be cool to see that added. Definitely would be a lot of fun. By the way, what am I doing here? I need to shoot down a plane. How's that? Yeah. Okay, about 70% chance if we send both Spitfires. Yeah, so I think I may need to go for some... Yeah, so this is gone. This is the wooden ladder, which trains endurance. This is a bicycle exerciser that trains endurance. So they're both training the same skill, but the bicycle exerciser does it in 1 hour as opposed to 2.5 hours. I think most of the rest of these that I've got are just the kind of basic ones. But I should probably look into getting some better training things. Yeah, they do have professions, so they're not interchangeable. The pilot is a pilot. He can fill the pilot slot and not any of the other slots, so we do need to keep an eye out for those. Yeah, definitely I would like to see a little bit more in the way of like traits to make them more unique. I do agree with the way they've been doing this of focusing more on the missions for now, because I think the missions were letting it down at first, at initial launch. I think this is a big bonus, is actually being able to see where you're sending the guys. What I would like to see is much more of a choice of things coming up, so it's a little more selective and a little bit less random of what comes up. Yay, right, we've got the roof built on the bloody thing, so that is very good. A pilot competition. I may not actually enter that because my Spitfires are elsewhere, although having just said that, we've got the lovely, lovely gladiators. Now, Reed, have a go at it. Show everyone what you can do in your gladiator. Okay, failed. The first mission of the week. Not great. And yeah, that reduces base confidence, which makes it a little bit harder for next ones to go. Ooh, scientist extraction. Yeah, I really need that Lysander, don't I? She's 90%. Where's my flamingo? Yeah, I can't get us above 50%. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, okay. Alright, I've decided the next plane we're saving for is the Lysander, which I can now afford if I build a little platform for it. Runway, not runways. Yeah, small parking plot. Go there. Resistant supply run. Need to remain undetected. Am I being oh, hang on. Right. Yep. Okay, so I had already kind of queued them up for that one, so let's go for Flamingo. There we go, 99% chance. Go, Flamingo, go. Alright, that's our new parking spot. So let's grab the Lysander. So now I've got a dedicated stealthy plane. Nice, did our supply run. Oh, this runway's starting to get that. Artillery spotting mission. So just really good recon. There we go. Send off the Lysander, 99%. Might as well get some use out of it. Fuel tanks are starting to replenish, so I can harvest their fuel. Nice. Yeah, I am growing beans, seed, potato, seed. Right. Suspect the enemy might be close to our base. One escorted Lysander, off they go. I am going to try and remember. Oh, there we go. Areas, gardening zone. Have some potatoes now. So let's grow some potato food. This food is dipping a little bit. I say just as the tomato harvest comes in. There we go. Recon mission done. Yeah, I'm gonna grab another. Let's build another two. I want to get another couple of Spitfires. Deep industrial recon. That one's not good. There we go, 99% chance. Weird scattered grouping of a Lysander, a Spitfire, and a Gladiator. Oh, that's already set, isn't it? Yep. There you go. Heavy fighter interception. Okay. I got 88%, scrambling all of our fighters. Okay, heavy fighter interception is done. And industrial recon over Cologne is done. Oh. Alright, scramble everything, get all the fighters off the ground. Also scramble the bombers so the bombers don't get hit. Okay. So we've managed to shoot down 2 of their planes, damage a few others. Okay, here they're bombers. Nice. Okay, they hit empty fight spawns. They hit the tents, but that's not too bad. They have mangled the gladiator. Okay. A lot of damage. Nothing too bad. I think maybe one more bow forge down here at this extreme end might be good. Oh. Oh, our crew are going to be kept busy today. Alright, coordinated port strike. Port strike. Okay, we're going to hit Brest. And yeah, honestly, it's the heavy bombers that we're actually really suffering on. So maybe I just want to get another Lancaster instead. Might be a better investment. I do have like a brick makey thing. Oh, I do have a little, I forgot about this one, yeah. I've got a proper training simulator for piloting in there. What I was looking for is, do I have a like brick kiln thing? Yeah, brick station. Oh, I need more clay for the bricks, that's what I've not been harvesting. That sand pit, yeah, I've been completely forgetting that I need to harvest clay. Sand. Oh, might as well grab some more sand while I see it. Where did we have clay? Ah, here's some clay. Right. So that's why we're out of bricks. I think we've used up a lot of the clay that we started with, unfortunately. So it may be a case of we just need to import a load. Oh no, here's a bunch of clay that I couldn't see because of the camera angle. Right. Grab those. Excellent. That'll keep us going for a bit. Alright. 4 days left and we have succeeded in our minimum requirements. Okay, so now just because it's going to take a while before we get the Lancaster up, I'm going to order another Spitfire. Let that arrive. Oh yeah, that's the port strike that I'm skipping. Right, light fighter interception. Oh yeah, send a couple of planes. city bombing run. Again, I don't know if I'm going to have the capacity to do this. Nah. They're having trouble. Right, urgent ground support. There we go. Send a bunch of gladiators. Alright, nice. Right. Oh, yeah. Right. Radar zone crossing. We need a top secret device delivered to allies in hiding. It's only 50% chance. I think I'm just going to skip that. Oh, not enough beds anymore. Oh, we've had some damage, that's why. I had some walls knocked down apparently. Okay. I can fix this. Right, building, wall, plank wall. There. There. And sleeping bed, go there, and another one goes there. Nice. Okay. Spot for the new Lancaster is almost done. Massive airfield is slowly coming along. Yeah, week 22 is all wrapped up. Okay, I'll get a training radial engine. And I want one more boat force. Don't think we need the bricks. So let's grab some more of those supplies. Right. Just to upgrade what we've got a little bit. Keep us trundling along. Here's a shipment. Right, rainy recon mission. Okay, Lysander can do that, no problem. Right, there we go. Radial engine for the trainer. The other Bofors gun is going to go down this end of things. So it starts hitting targets as they approach on that end. I think that's pretty decent AAA coverage that we've got. There we go. So now engineers can train nice and quickly with the radial engine. Critical assistance run, supplying a nearby base that got hit. Okay, so just supplies. Oh, this is a huge amount that we need to get. Yeah. Okay, once again, can't do that one. Oh, it's such a big runway. It's slowly getting that. Alright, tank squad bombing run. There we go. Lancaster and Hampton just going to drop a hideous amount of explosives on some tanks. Recon mission. Alright, send a slightly escorted Lysander. I ordered their thing. nice. There's another one. So we are now at 9 victory points. 10 is what we need to get another Lancaster. Okay, heavy bomber interception. And do that. Yeah, 96% chance. All our best fighters. Alright, that's going to be a huge investment. It's going to take ages, but that will be another hangar for the second Lancaster. Let's keep it a bit more protected. Speaking of second Lancaster, regress plane. Unfortunately, we're also going to need to build more beds and things, because that's now exceeded the amount that we have. Right. No. Want the ground crews. There we go. I'm just going to put another barracks down here. The barracks, yeah, it's going to be off the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, make it 5 wide, and that's a really long tall blockhouse type thing. Door there, door there. And a roof. Right. Put that in for now. General assassination. Okay, need very high stealth. Very risky. I don't really want to send my Lysander on such a risky mission. Such poor chances of success. Yeah, I think I'm just going to skip that one. We do have a lovely new Lancaster though, in all of its glory. Bombing for training facility bombing run. Okay. There we go. Escorted pair of Lancasters should be able to pretty much guarantee victory there. Oh, medium bomber interception. There we go. A couple of Spitfires will handle it. Nice bombing mission done. Oh, hang on. I'm actually out of... Yeah, I think I need more ground crew. Hire new crew. Right, okay, so we've got urgent support mission. Right, those can go there. You guys... don't think you guys have arrived yet. Alright, you two. Right, and then I also want to scramble, get everything in the air. Okay, so we're sending our gladiators out to help the other guys, scrambling everything else. Okay, we lost a fighter. I don't know what that one was, unfortunately. Did take out 3 of theirs. There's still a lot coming in. Okay, they're coming in from the south. Okay, it's the dive bombers now. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I think we mostly survived that. They hit our mess hall tent. That's not the end of the world. Seems one of your crew got hurt while people will try and go rest. They'll not be able to help themselves when heavily injured. Might need to rest in sick beds. Okay, so someone got hurt. Is there a way to find out who got hurt? I'm guessing there we're going to have to put in some medical facilities at some point then. Alright, large troop transport to Rotterdam. I think I need to leave some of my planes to actually land first. Right. There we go. One escorted Lancaster. Should be able to do it, no problem. Another officer hostage rescue mission. Alright, pair of Spitfires should be able to rescue the officer. Alright. Most things are looking in a decentish state. Alright. Clear sky recon mission. Mildly escorted Lysander will do it. No water. What happened to our water? I had some when I last looked. Maybe a load of it like went off? Question mark. Water goes off, right? That's the thing that happens. Let's grab some more sand so we don't run out. Alright, let's go over here. More water, more sand. Alright. Factory bombing run. Let's see if we can actually do this one. Oh no. Oh, actually. Can I just give that an escort? Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's true. The water's just evaporating. We're just leaving it out in the open. Oh, I know what it was. They hit the food and water storage on that last raid. So they exploded all of our water stores. Fair enough, fair enough. Yay! Oh, slowly getting there. Multiple things being worked on. Yeah, I think we're gonna need more. Yeah, increasing the number of kitchens we have, because we need to produce some more meals. Okay, week 23 done. Well, let's get a turret trainer. It just warned us about medicine, so let's get some medicine. Yeah, then I feel repair parts and fuel are never bad things to get. Though we do have a lot of fuel right now, I might get something else instead. Let's go grab a load of tarp just to make sure I've got enough of that. Yes, I think we're getting low on tarp. Do you have enough beds now? Bunch of people sleeping out in the open because this isn't finished yet, but at least we've got the beds. Yep, 20 to 60 bombing mission. Lancaster can do that. And give it an escort. There we go, 99%. Alright, we've got our new turret trainer. Go there. Start to get some nice, highly skilled gunners. General assassination. Yeah, it's none of my things really. I'm meeting it. Nah. There we go. The bombing run mission's done though. Okay, just a light fighter interception. That shouldn't be an issue. Send off a couple of our fighters. There we go. There we go, our new turret trainer. That is kind of adorable. Okay, heavy bomber interception. And 96. Uh-oh. Right, gotta scramble. Get everything up. Fortunately, I just sent all my fighters off. Okay. Small troop transport mission with Lysander that gets aired off the runway anyway. Okay, we lost another plane. Didn't shoot down any of theirs. Yeah. It's 'cause all of our good fighters are elsewhere. This is gonna hurt. Okay, that's the bombers down. Sticker's down, okay. That didn't hurt too bad. I think they got off some strafing bullets. But otherwise, not a lot there. Okay. And we got the heavy bomber interception mission done. Right, we lost another fighter. Let's grab another one. I'm going to grab a Hawker Tempest. Good multi-roll. Nice, the troop supply mission went off without hitch. Okay, we do have injured characters, but I don't have a huge amount I can do about that. I need simple medicine. Can I make simple medicine? Yeah, I can just put a herb dryer out. And a glass distillery. Merge that in there. Get those going. Actually, didn't I already build... Yeah, I did build a herb dryer over here. But it needs herbs. Yeah, herbs isn't something I can grow, is it? Yeah, don't particularly know where the best place to get herbs from is. Oh, swell grain. Let's grab that. Right, medium fighter interception. I can do that. There we go. Ah, and there's the new Tempest. Yeah, I do like the turret trainer. It's very cute. Oh, submarine pen bombing against a huge amount of damage I need to be able to output here. Nah, even with everything, it's a really low chance. Tempest does bump it up to 60% actually. You know what, let's go for it. See if we can get a submarine pen bombing mission done. Ouch. Okay, we lost the Handley Page and a Spitfire. We did succeed in the mission, but that hurt. One of the Lancasters nearly got taken down as well. Alright, birthday mission, nice and easy. Gladiators can go do that. Okay, the loss of the Handley Page hurts. Oh, okay. Okay, the walls of the hangar are done. They now just need a ridiculous amount of steel for the actual roof. A dangerous supply drop. 30 to 80. Alright. And does the Lancaster have crew missing? May need to look into that. Okay, yeah, that's not the aircraft still. Okay, there we go. Flamingo and Escort. Plane crew management. Okay, he's injured, but alive. Yeah, that Lancaster is missing a gunner and a bomb aimer. Okay, so I'm going to need to get those, and again, still haven't fixed this, unfortunately. The crew is weirdly expensive compared to, like, planes. Not right now. So I need a bomb aimer and a gunner. I think I could get a bomb aimer, yeah. Not another gunner yet. I will not stop grounding my aces. I will ground them into the ground. Depot pillage. Okay, Lysander can't do it. Gladiator may have a shot. Ah, screw it. Gladiators are cheap. Okay, that is steadily getting rolled out. The walls of that little barracks are done, they just need the roof. The bloody airfield's airstrip's barely started. Yeah, I suppose that's true, yeah, trained pilots are a rarity and hard to replace. But the problem is that the new planes come with full crews. So that's kind of a bit strange with some things. I can get a Flamingo with 4 crew members for 2 points. To just get those crew members without the plane, it would cost 8 points. Which is a little bit weird. And create some weird things like it's earlier on in this run, I lost some of my fighter pilots, so I just called in some gladiators, transferred their pilots to the better fighters, and the only downside of that, because gladiators cost nothing, is it then occupies a slot on your airfield that you can't get rid of. Cheers. So yeah, I agree pilots should be expensive, but at the same time, if they want to do it like that, then make the planes cheaper and not come with crew, kind of thing. Right, artillery spotting, I can send the Lysander. Really? Don't need a Lysander. Okay, just Gladiator will do it apparently. Okay, failed that much. Yeah, no, it would make more sense if I was just buying the airframes, then these numbers would kind of add up. And it would make sense, because, yeah, these bigger things. I think what they need to do to make it better balanced is cut the cost of the airframes a little bit and have them without crew. Would be a good way of doing it. Light bomber inception. So I think the biggest kind of economy change I'd like to see with the game is, as I mentioned earlier, all of the missions just count the same, so it doesn't matter if you're intercepting a huge group of heavy fighters or shooting down an ace, or whether you're taking part in a flight competition or fetching a birthday cake. All of them give the exact same reward, and that's really weird. Yeah, a lot of this is in its infancy. It is early access, this is. Early access 3 patches in, so it's still early access. They are doing a lot, they are making real nice improvements. I am happy with everything that they've added so far. It's not quite there yet. It is fun, I do enjoy it, but it needs a little bit more polish. Right, managed to do artillery spotting in Guernsey. And the other mission done. Nice. Resistance supply run. I need 50. There we go. Send Flamingo. Oh. Fuel is required. Yeah, I definitely don't need fuel. My fuel's actually steadily ticking up throughout this. I do have strong medicine. Don't have any food rations. I do have some simple medicine, so maybe I can start. No, I need 5 simple medicine to make a sick bed. Okay, informant extraction. Sounds like a job for a gladiator. Alright, it's been a couple of days, see if I can hire. No gunners available for hire. It's a pity. Yeah, the base morale, as long as you're succeeding in the missions, it's normally quite stable. If you lose a lot of missions, it goes down. If you take a really bad base raid and lose a lot of people, as I have done in the past, it goes down a lot, and it is basically your ultimate thing. If it hits 0, you lose. So it is something to keep an eye on. Right, that is done. I need to put in a little medical facility, and I'm going to put it in right here. Yeah, right, floor, put in some planks. Actually, I've got a load of cement. Didn't realise how much cement I had lying around. Cool. We're going to have a hardened medical bunker. With hardened medical bunker windows. No one said I don't take care of my little people. Right. I've got loads of points actually. I did lose a Hampton, so I do have a medium slot. Just gonna compare the Blenheim. So yeah, okay. 14 to 40. Yeah, Hampton much better bombing. Yeah, okay, I'll grab another Hampton. Just because I've got a medium pad that's not being used for anything, and I've got points. Nice, mission successful. Just need to keep checking every now and then. I'm looking for a new gunner. I also need to actually assign that previous gunner. Yeah, we go. Bomb aimer. You go there. So what? Potatoes. Is that herbs? If I were herbs, where would I be? Are you herbs? No. And you're mushroom. It's just food. Herbs? What are you? No, you're tomatoes. Those are berries, that's just food. Yeah, so I need herbs, but I don't know where I get herbs from. Till base has 50. Yeah, then there's a secondary. And I've got this on the inside. That can make strong medicine. Till base has 10. Yeah, where do I get herbs from? So I can't plant them. Got herb dryer station. No obvious herb patch. Are you herbs? No, you're wild beans. Well, it's one day to the next shipment, so I can just buy a load of medical stuff on the next shipment. But I would like to know where I'm supposed to get herbs from. Oh, that's what I get clay that I just spotted. The herbs? Herbs! Okay, that's what herbs look like. Little green plants, not to be confused with the other little green plants. Alright, now I know what I'm looking for at least. Yeah, herbs. Need lots of herbs. Won't ask questions about the exact nature of the herbs. All I know is we can make magic medicine out of them. Right now that's the only patch I am finding. Okay, on the right side, week 24 done. Right, let's round out, that's our last training unit, so that'll be all the training that we need. Let's get some simple medicine in. Yeah, it should take a bunch of simple medicine, some strong medicine. Yep. Planting them for a friend. I'm not planting them in the forest, I'm gathering them from the forest. If I could plant them, that would be great, but for some reason they're not letting me grow my own herbs on the military base. Well, there's also mushrooms, but unfortunately mushrooms are food. They're just boring old food. Alright. Oh, I also want to get some more steel, never mind. Come on, truck. Oh. Check. Pilot, pilot, flight engineer, pilot. None of those are a gunner. Right. Navigator training doodad. Pilot competition. And I can start setting up these things. Right, sick bird. Right, the pillow's at that end. Boop. Medicine cabinet. Yeah, little hand wash station. How about that? And the meadow. thingy on the end. I don't know what an oxygen bottle does, but that sounds fun. Let's stick in one of those. Rollable table. Perfect. Right. That is our little medical facility. Yay! We won the pilot competition. That's a good start to the new week. Behind enemy lines drop. Okay, stealthy one, so Lancaster it is, the stealthiest of planes. Right, still don't have a gunner for hire, so I can't get the other Lancasters disabled for now, unfortunately, until I get the new gunner. And it's just random luck whether the 3 available aircrew is a gunner or not. Alright, it's a new day. Does that refresh this? Gunner! Perfect. There we go. Alright, he will arrive at some point. Yay! Right. Storage area just over here. That is where we are going to keep our medicine and our other medicine. Oh, yeah. Higher priority storage so it doesn't go elsewhere. Rainy recon mission. Well, the Lysander's are ready again, so it can go and do that. Hey look, we can provide medical care to our people. Urgent ground support mission. Well, I do have a Tempest. Oh, 'cause he's injured, that's why. There you go. I can start healing my injured people. Yay! Why are things here with low and... I suppose it's just been around for a while. Okay, fair enough. Sea rescue effort. I couldn't even attempt this one last time. Slice and yeah, I need insanely high recon levels for this. I'm just not sure if I can do. 68%, let's go for it. See if we can rescue someone. Oh, and ground crew, I've got the gunner. There we go, gunner. One fully done crew. Yeah, and the other weird thing there is I've got 2 pilots who have lost their planes during raids. I can't get a plane for them, so they're just kind of sat around until a pilot happens to die, but his plane makes it back, which is highly unlikely. Okay, time to bomb some tanks. That should do that. I just need to defend them. No. I'm not sure why that is completely failing. There we go, 99%. Lancasters just aren't good at that one, that's fine. Yeah, it would be good if I could retrain them. But I don't think I can. I don't even know how to find them, to be honest. Yeah, respecialization would be very, very useful in this. Well, the sick people bunker is almost... well, the wall's complete. Now they just need to move a load of concrete onto it. They're still moving steel over to that thing. Nice. Manage the rescue mission. Right. Do have some available stuff. And get another Lysander for those missions that are really high recon requirements. Structure sabotage. There we go. Send off a pair of Lysanders. They've got fairly good odds of coming back alive. Oh, fighter theft. Let's send some guys after him. 2 fighters have the best odds of success. Alright, where's this? Little navigator training station. Oh, it's adorable. Look at it. He's pretending to navigate. Do radar zone crossing. So it needs stealth. Unfortunately my Lysanders are all out. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt that. Nearly got the concrete we need. There we go. So that's now a fully armed and operational medical station. Or it will be when they've filled in the roof, which they can deal with the next morning. Right, I have a cunning plan. I'm doing fine for food. I've got a load of points. I can just start bringing some more actual ground crew. Help speed up some of the operations that we're doing here. Yeah, I've not got enough beds right now, but I will when they build these beds. Ooh, a city bombing run! Oh, we're attacking Cologne. Right, so 2 Lancasters and a Hampton. Off they go! Yeah, situational awareness training would be useful. Let's just say what we do is we put you, Kermit, at the top of this big spiry thing, and your job is to spot the enemy fighters coming in. We let you down when you spot enemy fighters. Okay, nearby base got hit. I can't. I don't have the capacity for that. Oh, it's far too hard for me to grab. Oop, and we've got a scramble. Right. Get everything off the ground. Fortunately, it means my Lancaster's gonna come back halfway through. The air raid, which is going to be real awkward. Oh, the hangar roof's going to be done, that's nice. Yep, here come my big expensive bombers just in time for the enemy to come back. Right. On the bright side, we have taken down 4 of them in the outset, damaged a couple of others. Okay. My very, very solid air defense doing a good job. Oh, okay. Okay, not the end of the world. They did a little bit of damage to a couple of our blockhouses with the Stukas at the end. And beds getting put in. Coordinated port strike. That doesn't sound like me. I don't do coordinated. Oh, we're out of bombs. Oh, no, we're not out of bombs. The plane's just not being resupplied with bombs yet, because it's only just touched down. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that one. Yeah, we have bombs, just they're not in the Lancasters. Okay, deep industrial recon. Send my Lysanders. Getting so close to the roof being done. Yeah, that's just us. We just need huge amounts of steel, huge amounts of concrete, huge amounts of fuel. We've got the resources, we just need people to ship them over. They've been distracted doing all the other things I've been telling them to do. Hello, little man. You're having a good time. Alright, the roof of this building is done. Bombers have been rearmed now. Alright, probably going to run this stream to the end of this week. I think what we're going to pick up is the... yeah, some more steel, because we're getting a bit low on metal. I've got a nice amount of concrete, but I can always grab some more. Fuel's fine. Right. Those beds are done. Let's grab another 3 random ground crate. What the bigger runway give me? It is a tier 5 runway that I'm building, so that unlocks the Gloucester Meteor and the B-17. Both very, very fancy. So, Meteor seems to have the best fighting power. B-17, comparing that against Lancaster, has better fighting capability, lower bombing capability. Yeah, so basically it's better at defending itself. But yeah, that makes sense. Mostly I want to get it for the Meteor. Get some fancy things. And there we go, we're actually working on the damn thing again now. Also do need some more repair parts, we're getting low on that. Hello Falcata, welcome to the stream, and yeah, we are trying to get to the Jet Age. We've been building this runway all stream, but we did get distracted with several other things like medical centres and new hangars and more defences. I do believe that's all of the training facilities. Ooh, do I have an advanced bomb trainer? I don't know if I do actually. We're now going to get an advanced bomb trainer. I do know I said I wanted some more steel, some more repair kits. Let's grab two chunks of repair kits. Yeah, so if we, that's our 6, yeah, so if we get the upgrade, we get that. Yeah, the other thing that the expanded airfield will do is that's a requirement for Airbase B. I also need another runway to get that, and then I get to order more stuff each week, and I get more missions each week. But otherwise, I do believe that is where I am going to be pausing that for today. So yeah, it has been a good stream. We have made progress. I do like the new mission system in this. It is really nice to actually see where your planes are going. Makes things a little bit more sane there. Definitely needs to be fleshed out a bit more. I would like to see the range system implemented a bit better, so having longer range planes actually makes sense. And as general, my two big complaints still are that the economy of crew is weird. I think it's fine, the kind of expense of the crew if the planes came empty, but as it is, it just makes far more sense just to get rid of an old plane and buy a brand new plane with new crew. Is more of a sensible thing to do, just because the planes come with crew, and then missions, harder missions should give you more of a bonus compared to the easy ones. But otherwise, I am liking this. I like what the devs are doing. They're definitely heading in the right direction with this. Making lots of improvements. Very early access, early days, early access right now. But I'm very excited to see where this goes. Developers are definitely on top of it. Definitely doing more. And yeah, so certainly when next expansion comes, I will very much looking forward to continuing this when the next patch drops. See if we can finish our giant runway strip here. Almost there. Well, over 50% there. So we're getting there. But anyway, thank you all for joining me. There will still be videos coming out this week. Got those all pre-planned, so it'll be normal video schedule over the week. And yeah, until next time though, remember to be kind to yourselves and everyone else. Bye bye.